Hey guys, I wanted to come to y'all with another weekly update on just what this week looks like in ministry here at First Methodist and some of the things that you can participate in and ways that you can engage. The first one is that tonight we are having our first June Wednesday night park hangout. That was a mouthful. But what we'll be doing each week on Wednesday nights during June is taking 1 hour for junior high students, 1 hour for high school students. Tonight that's going to be 5:30 to 6:30 for junior high and 6:30 to 7:30 for high school. Next week, if we feel like that's a little bit too early or a little bit too hot, we might back all of that up an hour. So stay tuned to all of that. But it's going to give us a really good time to be able to jump back into some good Wednesday night questions, jump back into being able to gather together. And so bring your own lawn chair, but we'll meet at Tumbleweed Park. They're on the south side of Tumbleweed Park under the pavilion, and it'll be a really great time. The second thing I wanted to let y'all know about that is really exciting is construction is underway. They're finalizing permitting right now, but they're going ahead and taking everything off the walls, getting everything moved out of that space to where the moment that the permits come in, they can really start knocking things down and pulling down all those damaged walls, doing all of those things. So I'm really, really excited about that. However, I will also say that tomorrow, so that is Thursday the 4th, if you are interested in helping tomorrow morning between about 8 a.m. and 11 a.m., we're going to be moving couches. We're going to be hauling a bunch of equipment different places. And so let me know. Shoot me a text or shoot me an email if you're interested in helping with that in the morning. That'll get us kind of exactly where we need to be. The next thing is this Sunday night. And one of the things that I would love to hear from y'all, I'm finalizing what this looks like, but my heart for Sunday nights this summer is for us to be able to gather in some specific groups. And so if we want to continue that with junior high and high school groups, we can do that. If we want to break those into some different opportunities for girls, for guys, for different age groups within that, I am open to that, but I think that that's one of the things that I would love for both our volunteers and our students to be able to communicate with me and you as parents as well, to communicate kind of what that could look like and how we could jump into that. And so we'll start this Sunday. I'll be pushing that information out later this week, but then moving through the next few weeks, hopefully being able to do some specific things with some specific groups as we look towards what this summer looks like. Additionally, with what the summer looks like, coming up, the nights of one-way camp that were originally scheduled. And so it's the 8th through the 12th and 15th through 19th, something like that. I'll be able to send that out. Those nights, we are going to have opportunities for you to view and to live stream some worship, to live stream some conversations, and some funny videos, hopefully, that you and your family or you and a group of friends would be able to see and participate in. So we know that you're not at camp in June, which is weird, right? So many of us are going to be wishing we were at camp in June. I totally do. But it's going to be good. It's going to be opportunities for us to still be able to get our minds right, step into the things that God has for us and be able to live into that. So those are coming up. The church is also going to be doing a lot of really cool things that you as a family can participate in. And so one of those is starting this week at church, but then also just at the church office. We will have different bird feeders, bird houses, little outdoor pinwheel kind of things that you and your family can decorate, can assemble, and that we are going to be delivering here in a few weeks out to Manor Park. So a lot of those people, I know some of y'all are bored out of your minds or whatever, but many of those people have been in the same building for a long time at this point and have really felt trapped, really felt secluded. So we want to go love on the people at Manor Park. We want to go make sure that they are being seen and that we're doing that safely. And so we're going to be putting bird houses and bird feeders and things that we decorate that we get to do outside their windows. And so we'll be scheduling all of that pretty soon. But starting this Sunday, you'll have an opportunity to pick up a birdhouse for your family, pray over it, decorate it, do all the things you want to do with that. It's going to be a really cool thing we can do. Other things that are coming this summer are things like a murder mystery, which I know we're a church, sounds weird, but what it is if you've ever played the game Clue, essentially what we're going to do is we're going to play a game of Clue with the whole church. And so we will have people from our church who are acting out and portraying kind of these characters as we're live streaming. But you will get a kit, and you will actually be able to have the cards, right, like you would in Clue, to be able to kind of figure out who did it and what's happening here. It'll just be a really fun way for us all to laugh at some people, for us to kind of get to use our brains and have another family activity. And so be on the lookout for those as well as we really get into the summer. As you know, we sent out when we first started quarantine and when we first started all of this a thing for Mara and I, talking about discipleship and talking about how biblically that starts in the home. And we want to continue to push that. We want to continue to encourage you as parents to be able to step into the rhythms of discipleship there at home. But that does not mean that we are not here for you. And so continue, please, to reach out to me, to reach out to Mara if you have any questions, if you have any struggles, if you don't even know where to start, like what does discipleship look like in my home? What are some ways that I can do that? We would love to work with you. We would love to encourage you to look at those things and to help you in any way we can with those. So just to finish up, I'm really excited about what all's going on. I know some of y'all are like, it's summer and you're doing things and it's really great. Other of y'all may still feel trapped, still feel bored, still feel confused with all the things going on in the world right now, and the things going on here in Midland as well as across the country. And so I would just finally encourage you, if you would like prayer for anything, whether that's a family member going through something, whether that's for our country or specific individuals. If you would like prayer, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. And if you're somebody who would like, hey, I would like to be a part of that. I would like to be a part of praying for our youth group, for praying for people in our youth group and people in our country. Then, again, throw all that information at me. I would love to begin to coordinate and make available some ways that we can be present for each other and can be more intentional with each other. So with that, obviously let me know if you need anything. I hope y'all have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you tonight. So bye, guys.